Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving deep, literally, into one of the most critical but underappreciated parts of our planet's changing climate story: glacier grounding lines. Ever heard of them? Don't worry if not. By the end of this video, you'll be in the know about these unseen front lines that could hold the key to future sea level rise. But first, question for you. What do you imagine is happening where giant glaciers meet the sea? Drop your thoughts in the comments right now. Let's get a conversation going. Imagine a massive river of ice flowing slowly from the land into the ocean. That's a glacier. Now, the grounding line is the exact spot where this glacier pulls away from resting on the seabed and starts floating on the sea. It's the boundary between the grounded ice that's anchored to land and the floating ice shelf. Think of it like a launch pad for the glacier's journey into the ocean. Here's a fun analogy. If the glacier were a train, the grounding line would be the moment it leaves the tracks and starts drifting freely. That launch spot hugely influences how fast ice flows and melts. Grounding lines are like the brakes on a speeding car. When stable, they slow down the glacier's flow into the sea. But when they retreat, which means moving further inland, it's like releasing the brakes. Suddenly, the glacier can slide faster, pushing more ice into the ocean, and that adds to sea levels worldwide. So why are grounding lines retreating? As oceans warm up, heat eats away at the glacier's underside exactly where it floats, right at the grounding line. That warms and melts the ice from below, causing the grounding line to retreat further. It's a feedback loop. The more it retreats, the faster the glacier moves, and the more ice enters the ocean. Scientists have been closely watching glaciers like Thwaites and Pine Island in West Antarctica. These aren't just any glaciers, they are some of the largest and fastest melting ice rivers on Earth. Thwaites Glacier is even nicknamed the Doomsday Glacier. If it collapses fully, we could see global sea levels rise by more than half a meter. That's huge. Studying these hidden boundaries isn't easy. You can't just walk up there. Instead, scientists deploy cutting-edge tech like satellite radar interferometry, which makes super detailed maps of ice changes from space, airborne radar from NASA's Operation Ice Bridge to measure ice thickness, underwater robotic submersibles that dive beneath the ice and collect ocean temperature and melting data. Grounding lines are tiny strips in Antarctic and Greenland ice sheets, but their changes ripple worldwide. The faster glaciers flow, the more water we add to oceans, threatening coastal cities and communities everywhere. Understanding grounding lines improves sea level rise predictions, letting us plan and protect vulnerable areas. Thanks for joining this deep dive into glacier grounding lines. If you learned something new, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and ring the bell for more fascinating climate and geography content.